What the heck was that?
Do you really have to ask anymore?
Yes.
Really? After all this time?
After all, yeah, because sometimes stuff you say, you do have a purpose behind it, but I don't know what it is. That's why I asked. Burgers! Hello, interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, we had Iris testify for us, and she's having a lot of confusing statements. So now we're about to cross-examine her again about the battle between her and Mystic Maya and Mystic Elise. So let's start this cross-examination. Let's hear her testimony. Mystic Maya stumbled bravely after being hit over the head with a staff, but then she dodged Mystic Elise's next attack and stole her weapon. Suddenly, Mystic Elise was the one on the defensive, with her back to the stone lantern. Ugh.
Pixels.
That's when Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise. Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed. Oh no!
Well, we all know that's a bunch of bull honky.
Dang. Oh crap, I do the jazz, that's right. That was a very heartbreaking story. I don't know if there were any bad feelings between them, but it had been 17 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Perhaps they simply didn't recognize each other anymore. That seems reasonable. Now then, Mr. Wright, proceed with your cross-examination. Oh. He didn't say anything, that's weird.
I mean, we always assume, like, Phoenix has to say something, but he's like, no, I'll let this go. I'll chime in. Whenever.
It's serious time.
Oh, God.
Alright, one thing that stuck out to me, let's see, hold on, let me go back. I think it's like the fourth statement. That's when Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise. But let's look at the autopsy report. Where is it?
Okay.
Loss of blood was stabbed in the back. Body fell 10 feet after death. So if her back was against a stone pillar, then why was she stabbed in the back? So that doesn't make any sense. So let's go ahead and present that mug here.
Something about you just isn't right today, Iris.
Huh?
Until now, I didn't think you were the type to make such a careless mistake.
Oh!
However, the testimony you just gave contains quite a few contradictions.
What do you mean? What's so wrong about my testimony?
Well, according to you, Maya Face stabbed the victim who had her back to the stone lantern, correct?
Yes, that's right.
But in that case, the victim would have been stabbed in the stomach, right?
Yes, I think so.
But, according to the autopsy reports, the cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back. This proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not from the front. Sister Iris, it appears another seed of doubt has sprouted from your testimony.
What? What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
Ha! It's simple. People are like books. We've all got a front and a back. You get my drift?
Is that all you have to say?
I can also say that darkness loves to play with the human mind. Could you please knock off the cheesy proverbs and illogical metaphors already? The point is, too much of this testimony just doesn't make any sense. Throwing away a useful staff, the people fighting being mother and daughter, and now she falsely claims the victim was stabbed in the stomach.
There certainly are some inconsistencies.
Well, Iris, how about it?
Well, it's just...
If you ask me, you're just being too naive about the whole thing. What do you mean? There are 253 distinct types of bitterness in coffee, but to pick out each one requires total concentration and the use of all the senses. Were you really concentrating on what this witness actually said?
Prosecutor Godot, explain yourself.
The witness was quite unambiguous about her own ambiguity. Ambiguity. I can. Damn it! My mouth just. I know how to say it. It just doesn't want to come out of my mouth. Ambiguities. Ambiguities. Ambiguities.
Yes.
Close enough. When she said clearly, a human needs one thing to see clearly, and that is light.
Light.
By the way, did you know? The Inner Temple has a rule that on nights when MacLeod is there training, the stone lantern in the garden is always to be lit. I did wonder what that stone lantern was there for.
Well, if that's true, shouldn't the witness have been able to see the crime more clearly?
Well, normally, yes, Your Honor. But according to the head nun, Sister Bikini, on the night of the crime, it was impossible to light that stone lantern. Impossible? It hadn't been used in a long time, and the wick was no good. In other words, it had to be nearly pitch black in the garden that night. There could have been a faint light coming from the training hall, but that's all.
Most enlightening.
Yes, that illuminating fact has chased all the contradictions away. If the staff was dropped, it would be difficult to see. It also explains why they didn't recognize each other. We can't see the demons that lurk in the night. That's why humans are weak. Isn't that right, Trite? No!
Oh, crap. Order, order, order!
Here, Your Honor. Let me present the stone lantern to evidence. Maybe it will rekindle the flame of truth in your mind. Imagine just taking out the entire stone lantern in his pocket. Oh, you happy to see me, Mr. Godot? I will stop. Are you okay? Are you laughing because I made a pee-pee joke?
I'm just imagining this gigantic lantern sticking out of his pocket. Oh my god, I'm such a child. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, so okay, I am too.
Oh,
Why
God.
Why is it? It's okay, I can't even talk right.
Okay.
Why is the judge just sitting there with that look on his face? What's wrong, Your Honor? Was that flame too hot?
This lantern, there's something written on it.
Huh?
Why? It's written in blood!
Oh boy! So the judge didn't even know about that yet. Written in blood?
It says Maya upside down!
What the?
Yes, that's right. After being cornered and then stabbed by Mystic Maya, Mystic Elise didn't fall down right away. She must have been writing that on the stone lantern behind her. With that blood that was draining out of her body. Oh, shoot.
That doesn't sound very good.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It certainly looks that way.
Hang on. Hang on just a minute. What are you all talking about?
What do you mean, what are you all talking about?
We're talking about the message written in blood. Nonsense. This lantern. It's as clean as a whistle. Could it be? He can't see the bloody writing at all? Now that I think of it, he did say something to me yesterday. It's pretty messed up. Still can't see everything.
So he can't see red.
That's what it seems like.
That's weird. Well, that makes sense because his visor's red.
Okay, so it could probably blend in.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what he meant by that.
In any case, this is obviously an important clue. We now know that the crime scene was dark, and that the victim scrawled this message on the stone lantern. Well, Mr. Godot, anything further? Mr. Godot!
Okay then. Let's move on. And somehow, I don't think it's from caffeine overdose.
I believe it now has been established that Miss Donim was killed by Maya Fey.
That's just wrong! Now it's time to turn our attention to you.
Yes, sir.
After the victim died, you did something, didn't you? Let's hear it. We're all ears.
Oh boy. Alright. Alright, Iris, let's do this. It's your sister Iris' cover-up.
What you using for cover-up, girl? Maybelline? Alright, I have sisters, ladies and gentlemen. That's...
Yeah, so you know. Alright.
I know.
After Mystic Elise died, I called out to Mystic Maya. I thought it was my duty to protect the future master of Curain tradition. So I removed the body from the inner temple by myself. I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusty Bridge. Then I used the snowmobile to carry it back to Hazakura Temple and... I used the Shishito to alter the way the wound looked.
So you moved the body?
Yes, I was raised at Hazakura Temple. I owe a great deal of thanks to the Fey clan. But even so, I never imagined that Elise Donim was actually Misty Fey. I've committed a terrible sin.
A terrible trick of fate.
I believe you're looking for a twist of fate, Your Honor.
I intended to return to the inner temple after taking care of the body, but...
You were spotted by the head nun, correct?
Yes, and that's why I couldn't go back.
Your story makes sense, I suppose. Mr. Wright, go ahead with your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. I got a question. How in the world does she bring the body all the way over to the other side if the bridge was broken?
Was it... Well, wait, was it broken
at
that...
fire? Or was it not? I don't remember.
I don't think it was. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't play the game for so damn long.
I dragged it behind me all the way across this bridge. Then I used the snowmobile to carry it back to... Oh, hey. Oh, wait, let's press on this. Then I used the snowmobile to carry it back to Hazakura Temple. Let's press on it.
Okay. The snowmobile? I knew that would show up sooner or later.
Yes, I had the key. I used the snowmobile to travel from Hazakura Temple to Dusky Bridge.
This is the part that was in question the other day. Should I ask for more details? Forget it.
No. We should probably ask about the tracks. I mean, we know about the snowmobile, but the tracks. Because remember, we got into a huge debate about that earlier.
Be one set, two set. How many sets? I don't know.
5!
If you... Okay. We're just shouting numbers now?
Yes.
24!
Hey, Pharaoh, I found a number funnier than 24.
What is it?
25!
Oh, we're idiots.
Very much.
If you really did move her body by snowmobile, then there should be tracks left in the snow, right?
Well, yes, naturally, you would expect tracks.
Well, this picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Are these the tracks from that ride?
Yes, I think they are.
But I can only see one set of tracks here.
I don't see what's so strange about that. Snow was still falling when I left Hazakura Temple.
I see. Snow was still falling, huh?
And then when the murder took place, it had already stopped. That's why there are such fresh-looking tracks.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What do you think about this testimony? It's very important because that kind of contradicts what we have.
Yeah, what we have. I have not darted my eyes back and forth because I can't remember what we have.
It's the weather data.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
When the murder took place, the snow had already stopped? That doesn't make any sense if you stack it up against the... Your Honor! I'd like the statement Iris just made added to the testimony.
What? Does it have something to do with the case?
All will be made clear if you allow her statement to be added to the record. Ugh. This should be fun. Let's get this snow business cleared up, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Alright, by the time the murder took place, the snow had already stopped, which contradicts, our weather data. Oh, shoot, I was rushing. Here it is. Snow from 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. and lightning then on. So the murder happened at... Oh, hold on. It's been a while since we recorded, so I don't remember all the details, but the murder happened between 10 to 11. So, either way, there still should have been snow falling through the ground. So we gotta present that data here. Oh, wait.
That was not
wrong.
correct.
My bad. It was a... Dang it.
Look what you did.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Sorry.
Well, what are you gonna do? It's okay.
Okay. Here we go. She says... Oh, crap. Which statement is it in prison, though? Then I use a snowmobile to carry out... And...
Well, I could have sworn it's a new one. By the time the murder took place, the snow had already fallen, or stopped.
Didn't I just present it there? Or did I... Oh, wait, no. I was on...
I presented it on that one.
It worked?
No.
But that... What?
Okay, maybe I'm stupid, but I could have sworn that I presented the weather data at this statement.
Whoa, Monty.
That was him?
Yeah!
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, my dog's in here. That wasn't it? Oh, wait a minute. No, we have to present it. Oh, okay, hold on. I dragged it behind me all the way to Dusky Bridge. I think this is where we have to present it. Because this is where she used the snowmobile.
So we present the weather data on that statement?
I guess. No. Crap.
It doesn't make sense to me that we have a new statement, so obviously something would have to be presented there, right?
Let me try this.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it is.
What?
The statement, I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge.
Showing the weather data?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that may have been a bug. I don't know. Somebody will correct me in the comments.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just not thinking.
Well, you know.
You know
All
what?
right. Yeah. Yes.
I could end the video right now.
And this is a detriment to me. How?
Because they don't know what's gonna happen when I turn the video off.
Woman, you sound like you're gonna torture me off screen. Guys, I need help, please.
Nah, you good.
You claim that the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. But I'm sorry, Iris. That just is impossible.
What?
This is the weather data from the night of the murder. According to this, the snow didn't stop until 10:50 p.m. But you couldn't have crossed Dusky Bridge at that time.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because it was on fire.
Right, that's okay. I was like, what? Okay, sorry.
Why do you say that?
Because 5 minutes before the snow stopped, Dusky Bridge was struck by lightning and had caught on fire.
Oh, what did you say? The bridge, it was on fire?
You don't mean to say you didn't know about it? It was because of that lightning strike that the bridge burned down.
What? It can't be. It can't be.
It looks like you still haven't figured it out yet. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth, you can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney.
No!
Order! Order!
The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. Inner Temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. There's no way she could have crossed the bridge, body or no body.
Witness! Even my patience has its limits. Any further lying and I will find you in contempt of court. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Objection!
The only person here that's truly contemptible is you. Old man.
Me? How dare you!
Whether this witness lied or not doesn't mean squat right now. Squat? The important thing now is to find out the truth. Isn't that right?
Yeah, yes, of course, but
Whether it was snowing or not snowing, or whether the bridge was burning or not, there are two facts that can't be disputed. First, the body of Elise Donan was discovered in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. And second, the head nun, Sister Bikini, witnessed Iris desecrating Elise Donan's body. Oh, he makes a good point. On both accounts.
That's right. I'm not lying.
what are you claiming this time?
I wasn't myself at all that night. So my memory is still somewhat hazy.
You have stood at that witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now your memory of that night is hazy?
Objection!
This is weird.
It's only a human to err. You know, I don't know why I never really liked that saying. I mean, If you're so perfect, right? Maybe you can explain this for the court? What is it? When the murder happened, the bridge had already burned down. But somehow the body traveled across the bridge and was found in the temple courtyard. Perhaps you have some kind of perfect explanation for this little magic trick? No! Well, not exactly, no. I know there's be some other way that she can get across that burnout bridge. But unless I can somehow demonstrate it, we'll never know the truth.
It looks like the defense is not prepared to offer a suitable explanation.
You see what I mean? In other words, you're in no position to suggest that this lady's testimony isn't the truth. Ah!
All right, then. Witness, let's hear your testimony once more.
About what, Your Honor?
You've admitted that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimony contained a rather large inconsistency. Please add an explanation for that to your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will this be her final testimony?
I hope so, because this is like the 7th time we done did this.
Listen, woman, I can't be sitting up here all day.
We got stuff to do, girl. You sitting here wasting our time? Ugh.
I got bills to pay.
Alright, guys, I think that'll do it for this episode. So, in the next episode, we will cross-examine her, hopefully, final testimony to figure all this mess out, because she is acting all kinds of weird.
All kinds, you know. I actually don't know where I'm going with this, but yes, she's just acting odd.
Oh, boy. So, if no one has told you that they love you today, I do.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
Alright.